Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Bonaparte. We've caught the king. He was trying to flee to Germany. And we brought him back to the National Convention to discuss what happens to him. So the National Convention gathers to discuss the king's escape and subsequent capture. The Comte d'Artois is notably absent. My friends, we have a difficult matter to resolve. Thanks to General Bonaparte, we have returned King Louis to Paris. I've been upgraded from captain? When did that happen? Furthermore, his Colossus has been confiscated by the National Convention. However, the king's loyalty to both country and the Constitution has come into question. Given his actions, should Louis XVI remain the King of France or be deposed? Dethrone him, he has betrayed France by fleeing to Austria. He will do it again if given the chance. His Majesty is the constitutional head of our nation. Legally, our government cannot function without him. And by divine right, the king is father to France. Without him, the government has no legitimacy. Who are you? Dethroning the king will only fan the flames of terror. In times of strife, the country needs a leader with a firm hand. If France needs a king, it need not be Louis. Royal blood is not scarce, after all. France needs no king. This whole affair proves the constitutional monarchy is a farce. Enough. We are here to decide what shall be done with King Louis. Any further decisions about the Constitution or the throne can wait. Let us vote as representatives of the French people. Should we dethrone King Louis XVI? One by one, the deputies take to the rostrum and announce their vote. I refuse to reinstate a traitor to the throne. To ensure a peaceful transition into the future, I vote for King Louis to remain. What foolish pageantry. The king must remain on the throne. It is his rightful place. I take the rostrum. Get rid of this guy. I don't like him. For the sake of France, King Louis must be dethroned. Your fellow club members jeer as you announce your vote. By a narrow margin, they allow him to remain on the throne. A just outcome. Despite the king's flaws, this path leads to the least bloodshed. Remember that when you next take the rostrum, Captain. We must preserve peace as best we can. The monarchy will be emboldened. King Louis hoped to reclaim his power through Austria, and Emperor Leopold may still intervene. It is an unfortunate possibility. It is in Austria's best interest to reinstall France's monarchy to full power. Austria's intervention in our affairs would be troublesome. We must do all we can to quell their ire. Now I must go and convene with my staff. There is much to discuss. Good day with you, Captain. You called me a general a moment ago. What the heck? I forget. My keyboard shortcut to start my recording is also the shortcut to hide the UI. So I'm like, where did all my stuff go? Let's go back to military. I think we want to keep sowing discontent in Riom. But I also want to recruit more dudes. Let's go back. So we have 2 grenadiers. Oh, I could get another Colossus? Oh! Oh! Sorry, I got so excited. They're really expensive though, holy cow. Except for the Cuirassier. Howitzer is sick though. He's got cannons on his shoulders. It's amazing. But yeah, we don't have the money for that. So let's get, I would like to get another line infantry. Yes. And we'll have me be the persuader this time. We have recruited new battalion. Good. And then to the National Convention. I have a little more vote power this time, which is exciting. You've lost power, I've gained power. And you haven't changed, surprisingly. All right. Proceed. We have a little more control this time. No elections. Confiscation of private property. I'm not sure what to do. Like, what's the most useful here? Like, I feel like banning our opponents would be the best, but I also don't know how to get that passed, because I tried that last time and they were like, no way. Executing a prisoner will raise terror. Sparing them will well, maybe allow leniency? Allow leniency, votes for the masses, and confiscation of private property. Yes. So let's see who start the debate. Oh, they hate it. Oh, oh, it's waffling. Oh, slightly. Okay, we just need to get one of you to come down on the side of yay. How much negotiation power can I give you? Little money? Maybe 50 of each? There we go, 50 of each. Propose. You approach Manon Roland and outline the exchange you planned. Yes, I would be open to this offer. Ha-ha! Victory is mine. Woohoo! Citizens of this country have a right to choose who represents them in the government. To prevent anarchy, we should reserve the right to those who have an active stake in the country, adult males who own property or are gainfully employed. Versus whatever. I don't think we want to allow the masses to vote. Okay, never mind. Everybody else does. Okay, the monarchists don't. All right. The nays have it. Property of the clergy, the nobles, and traitors to France must be given back to France for the good of the country. So you're gonna take the property of those in opposition to the country of France will be confiscated. That's kind of crazy. I don't think they're gonna pass this. I feel like all the middle ground people are gonna vote no and all the royalists are gonna vote no. Actually, literally, okay, never mind. Everybody but the Cordeliers and the Montagnards voted against it, so even the Indulgents were against it. Nice try, bud. All right. Well, we actually passed something this time, so that's fun. So we could lower terror if we get into combat with people. And then, and spare them instead of imprisoning them. So they're recruiting more army units. I'm also doing that. We received Mirabeau in the afternoon. Bonaparte, I have important news. Yesterday, the Austrian Emperor issued a declaration in support of King Louis. He claims the safety of the royal family is of communal interest to monarchies across Europe. As such, he seeks their support in strengthening the king's sovereign rights. He threatens the revolution. Why not declare war outright? Some believe the emperor is reluctant to fully involve himself in our affairs. This issue is merely a warning. Others believe Emperor Leopold genuinely fears for the safety of his sister, our queen. We can only speculate at this time. In any case, the convention is in an uproar. There will be a vote soon on how France should react. France must march on Austria? I don't think we're ready for war. It would be best not to rush into a decision. Lead with the head rather than the heart. Why not speak with our fellow club members? I need no advice. No. We'll go talk to them. I will see you again. You seek out Marquis de Lafayette, Philippe Egaliet, and Madame Roland. Bonaparte, are you here concerning the news? Yes, I was looking for your insight. Should France in fact declare war on Austria? My friend, I fear that war is upon us regardless of our vote. Emperor Leopold courts Prussia's support, and it is only a matter of time before other monarchs follow, whether through physical or financial involvement. Weakening France would be to the advantage of many. England would happily watch us go to war, whether we instigate it or not. To my understanding, Austria has even secured the aid from Russia. Holy hell! They hate us! Empress Catherine sends Phlogiston west, a masterful chess move pitting the central kingdoms against each other. If a war is inevitable, will you abstain from voting? Absolutely not. Voting is our duty. Moreover, I am of the notion that France should declare war, if only to hasten the inevitable results. What do you mean, madame? Our dear Madame Roland believes that the war will expose the king's weakness, further strengthening the revolutionary cause. I do not need you to speak for me, Monsieur Egalit. My apologies, I simply find your theory amusing. In my humble opinion, Louis needs no further demonstration of his incompetence. Fleeing Paris was enough. I disagree with both of you. Battle makes it for mightier men. War will hopefully strengthen the king as a leader. France's head and body might finally fall into synergy. You are too generous in your assessment of my cousin's ability, Lafayette. I appreciate your candor. The threat of war makes for loose tongues. I will think on all you have said. Well, it sounds like everybody is all for declaring war, which is kind of interesting. All right, back to the military. I would like to get another officer. Because I have the stuff. Ooh, a hussar would be interesting. I do like the idea of another cannon, but I think another cavalry unit, I forgot the name of the word, would be good for us. Marat visits them. Join us and we can stake the future of France. What do we fight for? The nation. I will do my part for our cause. All right, we could have one more unit in this army. So let's get our hands on... honestly, another light cannon, maybe? Couldn't hurt. Let's do it. New light cannon. All right, I'm pretty happy with this army. I think it's pretty well-rounded. All right, they're doing their thing. I wonder how much the opinion matters. The day of the vote arrives. The assembly room is tense. Deputies debate amongst themselves. My friends, Emperor Leopold seeks allies among foreign monarchies. Supposedly, this coalition is to secure the safety of France's royal family. Furthermore, we have received information that Austria's camps colossi at our borders. Whether they merely intend this as a warning, we cannot say. In any case, we must decide how to respond. Should France declare war against Austria? Clear threat, we cannot allow foreign kings and queens to govern France. We must fight. I concur with Madame Roland. To declare war against Austria is to showcase France's sovereignty. My fellow deputies, do not let pride dictate your votes. Think of what war means for France. More debt, more blood, more chaos. We're already sick. Declaring war on Austria only exposes her to the elements. Lafayette, begin the tally. We will be listening to these orators harangue through the night otherwise. All right, let's begin. The deputies crowd the rostrum as they cast their votes. Fights within France, not outside it. Let the people march. France should not bow to her in-laws. To uphold order, I vote against this war. I guess I would fight the foreign monarchy. Outcry fills the room. The deputies make their displeasure clear. The worker says Bonaparte does not speak for us. The remaining deputies announce their decision. The National Convention votes to keep the peace. Wow, they just hate what I think. Do not worry, Lafayette. Patience is a virtue. Your war will come, likely sooner rather than later. The delay is unfortunate, but we can use it to our advantage. We must take stock of our military and shore up the defenses. Yes, this would be proper course of action. Captain Bonaparte, we will no doubt need your expertise soon. We call upon you then. The National Convention has decided to keep the peace. All right, well, we should probably split our army then. And let's put Germain with him. Oh, whoops. I meant to split you off of the squad here. How do I do that again? You? Ah. Transfer unit? Hold on. Just a second. I figured it out. All you have to do is you have to click on the unit and you hit mobilize. But I think you have to do that with a unit that has a captain. So like here I can click on the light cannon with a leader and transfer it. So that's what I did with Joachim's cavalry squad here. But I think I would like to move one of the cannons. Yes, okay, cool. Is there a reason I can't recruit things with you? Or with the other guy? Or with the other army, sorry. Because it's kind of weird that you're stuck. Although you don't have any more actions, so maybe that's the problem. Yeah, I bet that is the problem. Okay, since we have actions, though, let's go ahead and get another battalion. Is there nobody else to conscript here? Okay, maybe we go to here. Have we conscripted our last? Oh yeah, we must have. We conscripted all the people we could. Oh, we don't have any more money. Okay, we'll have to wait then. Let's go all the way back to Paris then, and then end turn. I think this will be important to have multiple... field armies. Damn, these guys have like 4 armies. I don't know if they're all in the same squad, though. Some of them have different flags. Is 29 like their overall power? Here, let's fast forward. All right. Panic grips Paris. In the early morning, thousands of pamphlets are distributed to the masses. My God, Austria has declared war on France. Who could have seen this coming? This is the fault of the radicals. Austria would not attack if King Louis was in control of France. You two fail to see the beauty of this declaration. Through war, revolution will spread beyond the borders of France. You guys were anti-war like a day ago. What good is revolution now? The cockade cannot act as a shield against the cannon, nor colossi. I don't know what this word means. You weave your way through the streets and arrive at the club. Your fellow deputies are already discussing the news. It seems the convention's desire to maintain peace has been for naught. This is a catastrophe. War is upon us. We should have taken the initiative and declared war on Austria ourselves. At least then we would appear to be in control. What's done is done, madame. Austria's ambition cannot be revoked by remorse. My friends, I fear this war is not the only issue at our doorstep. I have learned of a grave plot. The royalists are planning a counter-revolutionary coup in 3 months. Oh my God. Austria's declaration has emboldened them. They seek to overthrow the government and reinstate the king by force. It seems my dear cousin aims to camouflage himself in the chaos. Yes, the Comte seems to be spearheading these efforts, and he does not lack followers. The royalists aim to fully establish King Louis's powers as monarch, along with their previous privileges. We must stop them. The Constitution must remain in place. Let us prepare for this attack. The royalists cannot be allowed to overturn our gains. Bonaparte, can we entrust you with the defense of the National Convention? Of course. I will do all I can to protect the convention and the Constitution. This is quite the delicate endeavor. We cannot afford any mistakes. It would be wise to bolster your forces in the coming months. Recruit soldiers, build more colossi. Indeed, you have 3 months to prepare. Be ready, Captain. You take your leave. There is much to do. Balls. I wish I had gotten my hands on Reims back in the when I was first starting the game. All right. Well, can you recruit battalions here? You can again. Okay, so maybe you can only do it so many times. Let's get these guys some line infantry. Skip that. And then we could probably use our... We'll have to wait till next turn to recruit anybody else. So in the meantime, I guess I could bother Versailles with some declarations of anti-aristocracy. So the target is the aristocracy. We condemn the royalists. Ooh, it does cost us our leadership. I forgot about that. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. All right, we're coming back. Maybe we consolidate over here. Zoom around. All right, so that was 1 month gone. We have 250 gold again. So let's get another officer. Line infantry, heavy cannon. Well, well, well. Let me get that heavy cannon. The nation. I will do my best. Blah, blah, blah. All right. And then we spent all of our leadership. So you guys, let's get you some more infantry. I do really like the Grenadier. I think they're really good. Good. And then end turn. Yeah, I don't really need to move, because I don't have any more resources. So confirm. We'll see what happens in 2 months' time. We don't have any money to recruit more people. We don't have any leadership either. Yeah. Like, yeah, not having Reams really puts us behind the 8 ball as far as getting more money. So that honestly yeah, like we kind of shot ourselves in the foot with not understanding how the units worked at the very beginning. But we'll give it the old college try. To the National Convention. Oh, damn! Look at us gaining power! To the reforms! Honestly, I don't even know if there's anything I'd really care for. I just kind of want to save my leadership. So we're going to skip the thing and vote. Protection of the civilian militia. I'm not a big fan of that. But I guess we don't really fight the civilian militia all that much anyway, so maybe we just let that be. Yeah, we'll let it go. We can scare the shit out of the people enough that they don't bother. It is kind of weird that I'm forced to vote, but the everybody else can abstain. I'm not gonna yeet any resources after this. Private industries run by the elites bring great benefit, and public institutions should be made private. I don't like that in real life or in this game. The Catholics are against it, the Indulgents are against it, the ultra-royalists are for it, and the Orleanists, because they picked it up. Oh, also the Impartials, interesting. And the Jacobin propaganda is spreading and must be stopped. I've been corrected by my friend. I should not be pronouncing it Jacobin. It's my English upbringing. All right, what do we got? Yeah, I'd ban it. I don't care. If people are willing to help me ban it, more power to them. Because they're an opponent of mine. By 2! So close. I like that they're all running around just changing the opinion of the same people over and over again. So they're just bothering each other. Begin the coup defense is fascinating. All right, we will pause there and pick up with the coup defense next time, because I think that's going to take me a while to run through with my squad here. Actually, let's get some more units real quick. We don't have enough of that, but we could get another battalion here. You already have a hussar. I think we get you another line infantry just to make you a little tougher to deal with. All right, we will come back next time with the coup defense. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Bonaparte, a Mechanized Revolution, or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!